Hey, Alex and Caroline. Sorry about my inactiveness. I have really no excuse besides the fact that I was what I call overwhelmed, and I was burning out. And a lot of stuff happened, so that's why there was nothing on Monday. So yes, I have moved. This is the new place that I'm staying in. I think only Grace and Sarah have seen it so far. But yeah, it's basically like a condominium and it's pretty big, or at least I think it's pretty big. We have a big old living room, a little cavern, a secret cavern under the stairs. Ooh, I didn't know it was zoomed in. Big living room. We actually have a backyard too that I haven't explored that much, but apparently we're going to try to make a garden, so that'll be kind of cool. And then nice dining room table with a scary knife, apparently. And then it was kind of funny when I showed my mom the kitchen. She was kind of like sneering because she's really picky about kitchens like these and she didn't really like it. But then when I showed it to Sarah and Grace, Sarah was like, oh, it's so big, how great, and she really liked it. So that just goes to show that it's all about perspective. Yeah. And then actually one cool thing is that we have a half bathroom where it's just a toilet. So if in the mornings things are really crazy, they haven't been yet, but if they are, then we will have no problem with people going to the bathroom. And then when you go up the stairs, lots of butts, but you know, I like living with butts. And then one room, two room, that's Juliana. The real bathroom, and then actually it has a brick shower, which I really like. I always liked brick showers. In my room, it's not done yet, as my mother was so angry with, and as Grace said, it was really boring. Well, sorry guys, but I'm not done decorating it. It should be done all the way by next video, I think, because I ordered a lot of stuff and it'll be here by next week, probably. Another thing that's coming in 2 weeks is I got new glasses frames, which is exciting because my prescription doubled. Now, that might sound really extreme, but my prescription used to be like -1, so when I say double, I mean it's like -2. It's not like it was -8 and now it's -16. So another reason why perspective is important. It's all about context. Outside is really nice. There's actually a deck, which is pretty awesome. And it's kind of funny because it just like looks into other people's backyards. So I hear people having parties in their backyards, and then we can see people going to the shed outside. But yeah, that's basically it. I would like to thank Caroline for her advice. I wouldn't say I'm having problems settling in. It's actually really nice. But also, there's some stuff going on with my dog right now, so I'm having to go back home a lot. So it's not really like I'm completely on my own right now because I live so close. But it's still very nice to have my own space now. One thing that I noticed. There are 3 people living in this house, including myself, and yet for some reason there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, because there's an electronic toothbrush. I think maybe someone who had lived here before left them behind, but like, why would you leave your toothbrush behind if you can just throw it away? I don't understand. And then if these really are extra toothbrushes, why do you need to have more than 1 toothbrush? I mean, if you're planning for guests, then you would just leave them in the closet, right? You wouldn't like have them at display. I don't know. It's not something that I understand. Second thing, I feel that when I'm in my room and I'm watching all these YouTube videos, I can't, like, I have something where I have to like hold back my laughter because I don't want them to be in their rooms and then me laughing in my room, because then I'll just be that weird girl who laughs at things in her room that no one knows about. And then something like what my dad would do is I would be laughing and then he'd be like, oh, let me see. And I'd be like, oh no, you won't really get it. And then if I actually show him, he doesn't really get it. So then he just looks at me weirdly and is like, that's that weird girl who's my daughter with the weird sense of humor. Oh, I guess another thing is that it's very strange. I have to like wait for specific periods of time when no one else is in the condominium. Basically, I have to wait so that I can film stuff, so that I'm not that weird girl who talks to herself in films. But actually, I think there's another like condominium attached to ours. So people probably hear me in there, but as long as I don't have to interact or like meet face to face, then I don't have to meet my embarrassment. And actually, now there's someone in the garden and they can look into my room too. Yes, so I'll give you a full room tour later on when all my stuff is here. And then I'll have new glasses. And maybe I'll have more stuff to talk about. Also, right now I'm in the intersession and it's horrible. It's like 1 semester's worth of credit crammed into 3 weeks, which is just not a good idea, but it gets me my credit that I need to transfer, so that's good. Yes. Okay, well, have a lovely time. I'm sorry again for the late things. Caroline, you should give me a late punishment video. Or a late punishment idea, and I really liked your cover, and you will be a musical star from now on, and you will upload many more covers, and everyone will just love your covers. So yes, goodbye.